The first ones I wrote. I can never get the sight out of my mind. I will remember this for all time. The look in your eyes and the lack of surprise. As your light almost faded, I swore I'd not grow jaded. You stopped breathing and I stopped thinking. Your blood hit the land, your life was in my hands. The tears rolled and your hand curled. Gripping the knife, I wrestled in strife. It hit the floor, the tears poured. I hit the blade and you wished to be unmade. I held you as you began to fade, yet no one was there to hold me as my sanity wanes. I brought you back from the brink, but as the days had gone by, I began to sing. There's more to that. I did a few in that vein, like this kind of a story kind of what I've done. The next one in that one goes, where is it? Pardon me. There it is. Time has passed and I managed to last. The thoughts that I fought to cut my life short. My way to stop the flashbacks was to end my life and cease that. The desire for me to forget, my mind won't ever let me forget. I tried to rip through my thighs, the only sounds made were cries. I reached for the knife and I laughed, but that's when I threw it away and made art. The vision still haunt me, is this how it'll always be? The irony of my strife comes from having saved a life. And to follow that one up with, this person fucked me about after all that situation happened. And it ended up with this one I wrote. I saved your life and you told your lies. Did it help you sleep just to throw me in the deep? To have you betray me this way, I cannot even think of the words to say. After the horrors that you put me through, you'd have thought I meant something to you. So go ahead and tell your lies, I'll get high off of your demise. But the thing that I cannot comprehend is you've treated me this way despite me stopping the life's end.
Woo woo!
Then to follow up from that one, this is regarding basically being gaslit about someone leading me on, screwing me around. Great time I had last year. Great year, my friends. Now I know where I stood. It was at the bottom of your foot, beneath the dirt, always feeling hurt. I couldn't take the lies, I couldn't, no matter how much I tried. Why'd you lie up over something so small? When you changed your story, I began to fall. Why did you have to give me hope, only just to treat me as a joke? You said that you needed time, and I said to you that that's fine. But the time would never come, you pushed me to the side. You never gave me an answer, you were done, and now I just want to hide. And after I saw through that bullshit, came up with this one. Funnily enough, this is actually about the same person who for the first poem I wrote about. Funnily enough, it's all interconnected, my friends. There's a rich tapestry of this law, you see. It's called Where I Stand. Now I know where I stand. I stand tall above this land, proudly placing my foot upon where you buried me in the dirt. I can't help but laugh, the lies you've told seem daft. Did you not think that we'd talk? We found out the truth and we chose to walk. In the end, I should thank you. In vain of all you've put us through, you've brought us closer together and made my friends and I closer. I wish you all the best, but I cannot be there for the rest. I choose to not be hateful, and for that you should be grateful. And the conclusion of this story, of this saga, as it were, is called How We Move On. I often wonder how to move on. I sit and ponder, perhaps too long, to think of ways to heal, yet none of it feels real. Is it the will of time, or is it a will of mine? A cross for me to bear, to feel my soul tear. Not knowing the way to go, could I ever sink so low? To hurt others the way I was, would be nothing but a lost cause. I could never be that way, I couldn't, I wouldn't even know what to say. No matter what you've put me through, a part of me will always love you. I've got to see what's next on my list. It's in this book somewhere. So it's in the sacred tomes, as it were. Where are we? Apologies. So many pages. Who made these books have so many pages, guys? Come on. Ridiculous. That's where we're going. Cool. I know where I'm going, somewhat. This one's called Wild-Eyed Boy. To feel like the wild-eyed boy is just to be someone's toy, kept away until there is use. Fuck, I'd rather get given a noose. To take me when you see fit, there's no fucking way that that's it. To feel neglected by friends makes you lose connections in the end, either because you've said nothing or because you've said something. How I wish to not be the last thing on your mind. I think through my delusions that I've grown blind. Leave me in a cage, leave me in a rage. Make me feel insane, make me feel disdain. Make me cry at night, why must I be right? Why must you lie when all that does is just make me cry? And okay, these ones are the more heavier. I'm going to do this one first just because it's not as heavy as the other ones. Totally it doesn't work. To exist in nothing is to crave something, to have something to long for or someone to care for. The ideas of peace of mind feel like nothing but a lie, for I wish I could grow blind to the pain that is inside. I wish to exist, I want to be, I shall persist, I shall not flee, for my life is more worth than any pain I've felt on this earth, and so I shall rise upon the ashes of my demise, recovering from the contradictions, freeing myself from my conflictions. Knowing that I control my fate, I realise that it's not too late. For me to exist means to persist, for me to overcome everything you've ever done.
Whoa.
I will just say the next one, it does have very heavy terms regarding sexual assault. Apologies if that's a sensitive subject to you people as well. It's called 3. 3. That's how many people who have taken advantage of me. 3. The total number of people who have raped me. They told me that it wasn't that deep, then why did you fuck me in my sleep? I wasn't even 16, it was one of my first parties. 2. Attempts to break up with you. The bullshit that you put me through, I had your back and you attacked. 2 hours you tried to put me inside. I broke away, my mind decayed. And finally 1. What have you done? The night we met, the night we slept. You were sober, I was gone. I don't recall our first night together at all. 2 years you took to tell me. When I found out, it broke me. We were never the same. I was always filled with disdain. 3 years was when you cheated. That was when I felt defeated. To know that you blamed me for all the pain you caused me, but you were the problem and not me, and I am better than you all will ever be. The next 2 are the 2 newest ones that I've written recently. This one's called I Had No Voice. I had no voice, I was second choice. The nightmare came to an end when our love couldn't mend. I was always the issue, the times that I reached for the tissue, holding on to the hope that I'd not be a joke, making me feel like I was wrong, making me feel I didn't belong. On your bed I felt isolation, always feeling your silent condemnations. Feeling like I couldn't talk, always scared you were going to walk away from me and drive me crazy, made my life feel fucking hazy. Never having security, never knowing when I'll ever be, feeling safe within your presence, what the fuck is life's lesson? To torment our souls to no end, in the hopes that we can mend. Pushing ourselves to our limits, there's no way that this can be it. We must be better than those I speak of, otherwise we'll never deserve to feel love. To treat anyone that way would be the day that I lay. Beneath the ground, not making a sound, never to be found, my soul to be forever bound. Among the realm of death, watching my every breath, seeing all I have gone through, my whole life on review. For this I cannot be those that hurt me, I live to be better and choose to be free. And this is the newest one I've written. This one's called Everything I Did Was Wrong. You'd always tell me what I did wrong. The whole time I felt I didn't belong. Within your essence and amongst your presence. Knowing it was soon to end, knowing that we couldn't mend. My mistake from the start led to nothing but a broken heart. I opened up and shared my soul, but to use it against me was your goal. Why the fuck would you think that I'd be the kind of person to make up that? Do you really think I'd stoop so low? Hearing you say that made me want to go. You never knew the real me, you just objectified and loathed me. I'm free from you, I have my peace, able to breathe, able to see, able to be, not wanting to flee. Everything I said was wrong. You thought I didn't get it, but I was joking along. Saying I'm always serious, talking to you, I felt like Sisyphus. Constantly trying to get it right, desperately trying to avoid a fight. Only to go to bed feeling your coldness, wishing the next night I felt your warmness. I see now that this was but a dream, something I truly hoped could have been. That was never the case, you stood there and you paced. You came for my stutter when we fought, that was something I'd have never thought. That you go that far, make me want to get in my car, so I could get the fuck away from you, so I could be my own person too. Some of the times I was wrong, but I tried my best to get along. With the ways you wanted me to be, I walked my core personality. Separating myself from those around me, it's a miracle that my friends found me. Back to where I was before we walked through that door. Of the pub that one night in autumn, unknown as to what would befall them. Moving through the paths of life, pulling through all of the strife. Everything I said was wrong, our inside jokes went on too long. You grew frustrated when I tried to joke. Looking back on all of this, it makes me want to choke. Knowing that I could have been happy had we not been together. You hurt me deeply, but I'm glad that it's over. Everything that I did was wrong. Thank you guys.